my aspiration for the country, and I believe we can achieve it, is 4% growth as far as the eye can see, which means we have to be a lot more productive. Workforce participation has to rise from its all-time modern lows. Means that people need to work longer hours.
Now, you jumped on him with this being him an example, being being out of touch. Excuse me.
Right.
But were you being unfair? You know that what he meant was part-time workers need full-time jobs. Were you playing a little bit of the tricky game?
Well, of course, we need full-time jobs rather than part-time jobs. But to suggest that people have got to work harder, Chris, here's the fact. That the people in the United States of America today are working the longest hours of the people of any major industrialized countries. We work a lot harder than the Germans, than the British. We have 85% of men working more than 40 hours a week, 65% of women working more than 40 hours a week. So what we need to do is raise wages and income, not force our people who are already stressed out by long hours to work even more hours.
Right, but he wasn't arguing about ethic.
Well,
he was talking about the availability of jobs. So I'm just saying, you know, you're kind of twisting it a little bit there, Senator, and if you want to stay above the board of dirty politics, you got to be consistent.
Well, if he is talking about the need for more full-time jobs rather than part-time jobs, he's absolutely correct. That's what we have to do. But I want to reiterate, our people work today the longest hours of any people in any major industrialized country.
Hillary Clinton, she's got trust issues. Do you think they are justified?
I think she's look, I have known Hillary Clinton for 25 years. I respect her. I like her. I think she's getting beaten up all over the place, and sometimes it's unjustified. I think what we have to do is focus on the issues. And my views are very different than hers on many important issues. For example, on this trade policy, Chris, I disagree with Secretary Clinton in not taking a stand on it. You're either for the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or you're not. I voted against the war in Iraq. Secretary Clinton, when she was in the Senate, voted for the war in Iraq. I am prepared to break up the large financial institutions because I think Wall Street has too much power. She has not been clear on that. So, you know, I'm not going to be beating her up and attacking her in personal ways. I like her. We have differences of opinions on issues, and that's where my focus will be.